Lake Baikal in southeast Siberia is a treasured icon of natural beauty and a tremendous source of national pride to all Russians. Almost 400 miles long, Baikal is the world's oldest and deepest lake. It holds 1/5 of the world's fresh water, more than all of America's Great Lakes combined. Its age and isolation have created one of the most biodiverse places on Earth.
Lake Baikal has been a part of my life since birth. I've always loved Baikal. When I was a university student, I tried to understand how people can best live alongside the lake without harming it. I became more involved in protecting the lake when I realized that humans have a huge impact on it.
In 1990, biologist Marina Rikhvanova co-founded the Baikal Environmental Wave, focusing on environmental protection and sustainable development in the Baikal region. Given the political climate in Russia, the wave fills an important need for the environment.
Our organization works not only on environmental protection, but also promotes the development of civil society, because we believe that without public participation, it's impossible to create a society that cares about the environment.
In 2002, Marina found herself on the front lines in an intense battle for government transparency about the oil industry's 2,500-mile Siberia-Pacific pipeline. The Wave began its campaign by writing letters to the government opposing the location of the pipeline in an earthquake-prone area just miles from the lake. President Putin responded by calling environmentalists unpatriotic and suggesting that they wanted to prevent Russia's economic development.
Neither the government, the president, nor big companies can take care of the place where we live. Only we can do that.
By March 2006, Transneft, Russia's state-owned oil pipeline company, was planning construction less than 1/2 of a mile from the lake.
Baikal is fed by 300 rivers. The water is being constantly refreshed. In the case of an accident, the oil would very quickly end up in Baikal.
As the stakes grew higher, Marina knew that more dramatic action was required. Tapping into her vast network of scientists, workers, and ordinary citizens, the Wave organized a rally 5,000 strong in Irkutsk.
President Putin and the Russian government were faced with a very stark choice. They could either choose to be the saviors of Lake Baikal, or they could be the destroyers of Lake Baikal.
By now, demonstrations against Transneft were spreading across Russia. Marina and other environmentalists call for government disclosure about the dangers of the pipeline. Wave staffers collected over 100,000 signatures in opposition to Transneft's plans.
Transneft didn't make any attempts to develop good relations, and in doing so turned everyone against them. This is when people began to understand that they could finally openly voice their opposition.
As a result, on live national television, President Putin reversed Transneft's decision and ordered that the pipeline be moved a safe distance from the lake.
Трасса трубопровода должна пройти севернее той зоны, которую обозначил.
Many people claim this victory for their own, especially politicians. But in reality, it was the Baikal environmental wave that raised the issue, organized those demonstrations, and united the citizens around it.
But on the heels of this victory, the Russian Atomic Energy Agency plans to construct an international uranium enrichment center just 50 miles north of Baikal.
We understand that uranium enrichment is not a harmless activity. And while the Russian Atomic Energy Agency is trying to make it out to be some sort of a harmless milk factory, there are no concrete plans for dealing with the nuclear waste.
As a recognized leader in the country's environmental movement, Marina will continue to work tirelessly, protecting the lake and its people from environmental threats.
I think it's really important for Russia's future that there be incentives to protect natural resources. It's also important for people to participate in decision-making, for them to express their opinions, and for those opinions to be heard.
For outstanding environmental achievement in Asia, the 2008 Goldman Environmental Prize is awarded to Marina Rikhvanova, Irkutsk, Russia.